Hi, everyone. I'm Bill from Envestnet Yodlee. This is my data science partner, Harini. We're here to introduce to you the first of its kind, truly AI-powered financial coach. We call it the Envestnet Yodlee FinCheck app, powered by our patented AI technology. We're committed to helping consumers relieve stress in their lives. We all know that they lose sleep. We all know that people are stressed out about their finances. We're putting the power of Envestnet Yodlee's massive data set and applying our patented AI technology to solving these problems. Let's take a look at it. We've got over 23 million active users on our platform, 70 billion transactions, tons of history, representing over $20 trillion of spend, income, and investment data. It's the kind of data set you need to truly power artificial intelligence. Let's show you what it looks like. So what we've done is break out a person's finances across their spending, their savings, their borrowing, and planning. At the top of the app, you see a 5-star indicator. This is a holistic view of your overall finances and how you're proceeding. Below that, in the categories of, say, spend and save, we break that into 2 specific subcategories. We look at your spend-to-income ratio, in this case, 97% of your income is spent, and we look at timeliness of your bill payment, a leading indicator of your financial health. Over on the savings side, we look at 2 dimensions. The first, how are you doing on emergency savings, money for a rainy day? And second, your long-term planning. Next, all of the indicators are coded very simply in a red, yellow, or green format. Green, you're doing well, keep rolling. Yellow, caution flag, obviously. Take a look at your finances, you may need to take some action. And red, hey, take a stop, pause, you probably need to make some changes. All of this is done in a dynamic and data-driven way. No surveys here. We're mining the 70 billion transactions to come up with specific conclusions and recommendations in a very simple metaphor for the consumer. It's all about financial wealth and health and wellness. Let's go to the next. So we're going to look at a consumer by the name of Jamie. We've worked with Jamie. He's linked a couple of his accounts into the app, and we've mined that data and come up with 2 specific recommendations for Jamie. We've looked at his spending, and we look at his emergency savings. In the area of spending, you can see that Jamie's spending about 97% of his income every single month. We've set a target for him. Let's reduce that spending by just a couple of percentage points. But we know making these changes is difficult. Why not establish, through our massive data network, a virtual support group for Jamie that allows him to tap into best practices from people that are in the same financial condition as he is? So, by doing so, Jamie can take a look at people that live near him, make about the same amount of money as he does, and carry a similar debt load. Again, when you're sitting on 23 million users and 70 billion transactions, you can do all sorts of interesting data science to surface a virtual support group for someone like Jamie and help him make recommendations. So we've looked at 3 areas of his spending. First is rent. Using geolocation, we do that too. We've been able to surface a number of rents from other financially healthy individuals that live near Jamie's proximity. And we can see that they're paying considerably less in rent than he is. Now, will Jamie make this choice and change his rent structure? Perhaps not now, but it's good that we've given him food for thought and he has the opportunity to save hundreds of dollars every single month. Next, let's look at his digital subscription services. These are things like cable TV, streaming services, iTunes purchases, and so on. He simply clicks the Optimize button, because we have a chance to save here, and he can move from a full cable bundle to maybe a skinny bundle that saves him a few bucks. He can then go into all of his streaming services and pick a more efficient streaming services and save further money. He can then look at iTunes and perhaps set a budget for his iTunes spending every month. Just by taking these simple, manageable, AI-driven steps, we've been able to save him over $1,100 this year. What's his next area of challenge? His next area of challenge is emergency savings. So we click on that. We see that he's only set aside $2,400 in his savings account. We know that he's spending, from the earlier screen, quite a bit more than that. So we make a recommendation to him to take simply 2%, he probably won't even feel it, from his income and set it aside for a rainy day. By taking those steps, we've now boosted his emergency savings considerably. Congratulations, Jamie, you're moving into a financially healthier position. And as we go, The dashboard is changed and updated real time. Everything we're doing is dynamic and data-driven. There's no pause here. He makes the change, and that behavior is immediately reflected in the app. Let's take a look at another scenario. The other scenario is Amanda. Amanda's been managing her finances for some time. She chooses to share her data with her advisor. The advisor takes that data and loads it into several planning tools that the advisor can use to give Amanda some guidance. Now, it just so happens Yodlee powers most of the advisor tools available on the market today. So the advisor has come back through and identified 3 areas of opportunity for Amanda to improve her financial health. Those signals come back through the app. And those 3 areas are, take a look at Amanda's insurance, her long-term investments, and her emergency savings. So now Amanda can simply click on a button, set an appointment with her advisor, schedule time, and dig into those financial areas. So what we've shown you today is the ability to apply our massive data set, our patented AI capabilities with a beautiful user experience, congratulations to my team that has built this, and really bring consumer financial wellness out to all those that need it. We work closely with our fintech partners, our banks, and our wealth management partners to deliver this capability. And everything we're doing is measurable, well-defined, AI-driven, and takes place on a very dynamic basis. Stop by our booth. Come take a look at us further. We'd love to talk to you. I will give a shout out to the CFSI, the Center for Financial Services Innovation, who helped us design and scope out this application. It's a super powerful capability. We're a leader in the CFSI quadrant. Take a look at them, take a look at us, and vote for Yodlee. Thanks so much for your time this morning.